Hello, and welcome back to the Purpose Partner Path podcast. I'm your host, Wendy Gladney, the Purpose Partner. And today we are honoring something and someone very special. I happen to be one of them because we're honoring and celebrating mothers. So let's go grab our cup of tea so we can get started.
Exhale, let go, and enjoy the Purpose Partner Podcast.
You know that's what we always do. Whew. All right. Well, Mother's Day is right around the corner, and it is often filled with flowers, cards, and celebrations. But today, I want us to go just a little bit deeper. I want us to pause and truly reflect on the weight, the beauty, and the responsibility that so many mothers carry every single day. Because the truth is, mothers are often the glue that holds families together. The invisible work of mothers, it is a quiet strength that lives inside of every mother just about. It's a strength that wakes up early, goes to bed late, and in between carries the needs of everyone else, all the ones that she loves. Mothers are caregivers. I understand that because I'm currently a caregiver for who I call my auntie mom. They're providers, protectors, teachers, counselors, and prayer warriors. And oftentimes, the emotional backbone of the entire family. And many are doing all of this while working full-time jobs, managing a household, running errands, supporting their children's dreams, being a supportive wife, and sometimes even caring for aged parents or loved ones. And what makes it even more powerful is that much of this work, it goes unseen. It's not always celebrated. It's not always acknowledged, but it is truly felt. You know, mothers at crossroads, they are there too. And you know me, as the Purpose Partner, I always like to bring us back to our journey, the Purpose Partner Path journey. And many mothers find themselves at crossroads. Crossroads where they are asking, am I doing enough? Who am I besides just being a mom? How do I balance my dreams with my responsibilities? And what's next for me? Because while they are pouring into everyone else, sometimes they are quietly asking, where do I fit into my own life? I understand that. And if that is you, I want you to hear me clearly today. You are not lost. You are evolving. Because remember, crossroads are not places of confusion. They can be places of redefinition. So let's shed a little light on the unshakable spirit of mothers. If there is one word I would use to describe many mothers, it's being unshakable. When I think of my grandmother, who we call Mother Dear, she was definitely the epitome of being unshakable. And it was not because life was easy for her. No. And it's not even easy for many mothers today, but it's because mothers keep showing up anyway, no matter what. Mothers are unshakable when they wipe tears and keep going, when they carry burdens that no one else can see. You know, they even hold their families together during difficult seasons, and they love even when they are tired. Unshakable doesn't mean you don't feel the weight, because we all do. It means the weight doesn't break you. Let's now turn our attention to the strategic grace in motherhood. You know, strategic grace is very important in motherhood because motherhood cannot just be about survival. That's not why we want to live. We're not trying to just survive. We want to thrive. It's about being our whole selves and living whole. So strategic grace is about knowing when to give and when to rest. Loving deeply without losing yourself. Showing up powerfully without the pressure that the world can try to put on us. About moving forward without guilt. So mothers, you don't have to do everything to be everything. Let me say that again. You don't have to do everything to be everything to those that love you. Today, I also want to honor every type of mother and bring attention to not only biological mothers, but bonus moms, grandmothers who raise children, like my grandmother raised me, spiritual mothers, women who nurture, guide, and love others and love children as if they were their very own, and even those who may have lost their mothers, and also mothers who may have lost their children, or who carry complicated relationships with motherhood. This day, Mother's Day, it's not a one-size-fits-all, but what we can agree on is this. The impact of a mother's love is lasting, so lasting. When a mother loves you, there's nothing like mother. I tell you, my husband always says that there's 3 words in the English language that people love, and that is the word mother, the word home, and their own name. So you see, mother is right up there. Motherhood and mother figures have shaped so much of who I am, so I know they've played a role in your life. I've learned that sometimes the greatest lessons come not from what is given, but what we had to go through in life. And I like to just ask everyone right now to just pause and appreciate. Today I want to encourage you to do something very simple, but it's also very powerful. Say thank you to someone who's been a mom in your life. I want you to make that phone call. I want you to send that message. And if you can, give them their flowers while they can still smell them. Speak words into their lives by telling them how much they mean to you. And if that mother is you, take a moment to honor yourself, because motherhood is not easy. I tell you that. It's not for the weak, for sure. And I want you to know that you are doing more than you realize, that you are holding more than you show, and that you are impacting lives in ways that you may never fully see. Know that. And as for me, the purpose partner, I will always remind you, life will bring you to crossroads, but you don't have to stay there. You can rise, you can become unshakable, and you can learn to live with strategic grace. And so to every mother out there, I want you to just say, thank you. Thank you to the Lord for giving you the strength that you needed. Thank you for all that you do, and thank someone else along your journey. I want to thank you for the love that you pour into not only your children, but probably others. And thank you for holding it all together, even when you felt like giving up and falling apart. So, I want to thank each of you for joining me today. And I would ask you to please follow me on all my socials at Wendy Gladney. And if you go over to my website at wendygladney.com, you can check out my Purpose Partner Handbook. I think it will be a blessing for that mother or that woman in your life. It's only $29.99, and it would be a great Mother's Day gift. I know it would. So, I'm Wendy Gladney, the Purpose Partner, reminding you, you're not just surviving your season, you're walking in your purpose. Remember that you're not alone, and that I just hope each and every one of you have a blessed and wonderful Mother's Day. God bless you. Till next time.
Exhale, let go, and enjoy the purpose, partner.